river knows your name. I'm not counting the hours, not staring at the phone. For the first time in forever, I don't mind being alone. The rain is falling steady on this quiet afternoon, and it's not playing our old melody, it's playing a different tune. I took your picture off the mantle, didn't burn it, didn't cry, just looked into the eyes of a man I knew from some other life. All the anger has gone quiet, all the tears have finally run dry. It was just a stormy season that has finally passed me by. So I'll give it to the river, let the water wash it clean. All the bitter conversations and the spaces in between, I'll give it to the current, let it drift on out to sea. Every single broken promise that you ever whispered to me, 'cause there's nothing left to fight for, there's no one left to blame. And the river knows your name now, oh, the river knows your name. The ghosts that used to haunt me, they don't scream at me no more. They're just faint and silent outlines, like footprints on the shore. They don't follow me to dinner, they don't keep me up at night. They're just a part of who I was before I saw a different light. It's not forgiveness really, and it's not that I forgot. It's just a final weary stillness after the final shot was shot. And I'm tired of the battle, Lord, I'm tired of the pain. There's no use in standing out here cursing at the rain. So I'll give it to the river, let the water wash it clean. All the bitter conversations and the spaces in between, I'll give it to the current, let it drift on out to sea. Every single broken promise that you ever whispered to me, 'cause there's nothing left to fight for, there's no one left to blame. And the river knows your name now, yeah, the river knows your name. Some things just aren't meant to last, they burn out or they break. Some prayers just don't get answered. For goodness gracious sake, we were a forest fire, darling, beautiful and bright, but you can't live forever in that temporary burning light. And that's alright. Yeah, that's alright. Let it flow, let it go. The river knows your name, washing it away from me so slow. There's nothing left to say, just let the river have its way. The river knows your name. The night is quiet now, but my mind just won't let go. Every word I didn't say still haunts the undertow. You gave your heart so freely, I turned my eyes away. Now I'm left with empty hands, nothing left to say. I see your face in every tear that falls. Each drop reminds me how I built these walls. Oh, these whispers of regret, they call my name tonight. Echoes of the love I lost beneath the fading light. If I could turn the time, I'd hold you once again, but all that's left are shadows and the cold as rain. Whispers of regret, they're all I have to keep, while your memory sings me to sleep. Used to think that pride could keep me strong, but pride's a lonely friend when love is gone. Your laughter once was sunlight through my door. Now silence fills the room we shared before. Every note the guitar plays is my confession true, a song of sorrow written just for you. Oh, these whispers of regret, they call my name tonight. Echoes of the love I lost beneath the fading light. If I could turn the time, I'd hold you once again, but all that's left are shadows and the cold as rain. Whispers of regret, they're all I have to keep, while your memory sings me to sleep. Maybe someday forgiveness will find my way. Maybe the blues will wash my sins away. But until then, I'll walk this road alone, haunted by the love I should have known. Each step I take, I hear your soft refrain, a melody carved deep in my pain. The street lights flicker low, the night feels heavy still. I pay the price for love I failed to feel, until the dawn breaks through my silhouette. I'll live with these whispers of regret. my own clothes. I stood before the mirror just to see if I was still there. Traced the lines upon my face, the silver strands within my hair. But their eyes that stared right back at me, they held a stranger's fright. Like a man who's lost a decade in the darkness of a single night. I tried to speak my own name just to prove that it was true, but the only sound that my throat made was a hollow echo of you. Every breath I take feels borrowed, every heartbeat feels like a lie. I'm just a shell of a man you knew beneath an empty sky. 'Cause I'm a stranger in my own clothes, I'm a ghost in my own home. Every room's a mausoleum for a love I can't disown. I'm just the other half of something that you broke and walked away. So who am I supposed to be at the closing of the day? This isn't just a heartbreak, it's a wound I can't define. I'm living inside your memory instead of living inside mine. Your coffee cup is still there, sitting untouched by the sink. It's got more life inside it than this broken man can think. This bed was once a sanctuary, this house was once a church. Now it's just a hunting ground where silent screaming phantoms search. I walk these halls like a tourist through a life I used to own, petrified by the deafening silence, terrified of being this alone. This body doesn't feel like mine, it's just a place you used to keep, a haunted house where all your promises now lie to sleep. 'Cause I'm a stranger in my own clothes, I'm a ghost in my own home. Every room's a mausoleum for a love I can't disown. I'm just the other half of something that you broke and walked away. So who am I supposed to be at the closing of the day? This isn't just a heartbreak, it's a wound I can't define. I'm living inside your memory instead of living inside mine. How can one person's absence create such an endless empty space? How can they rewrite your existence, then leave you without a trace? You were the blood inside my veins, you were the rhythm in my chest, and now there's just a hollow ache, a soul that cannot find its rest. I am a story half written, a song that's lost its tune, just a lonely silhouette beneath a cold and lonely moon. just fading and fading.
Sebuah akor piano yang sunyi dan disonan berbunyi, lalu perlahan-lahan menghilang ke dalam keheningan.
Me of you, the rain taps soft against my window pane tonight. Each drop sounds like the rhythm of our last goodbye. The whiskey burns slow, but not as deep as your name. Every sip brings back the fire. Every memory feels the same. Your voice still lingers, floating in the air I breathe. A sweet old ghost that just won't let me leave. When the night reminds me of you, I close my eyes, but the pain comes shining through. Your shadow dances on the walls I can't erase. Every corner of this room still holds your face. I try to move on, but I don't know what to do when the night reminds me of you. The record spins slow, playing our favorite tune. That blues guitar still cries beneath the silver moon. I light a cigarette, the smoke curls like our dreams, gone too fast, lost between the seams. I reach across the bed, but it's cold on your side. The warmth of your love, where did it hide? Where did it hide? When the night reminds me of you, the old clock ticks, but my heart won't follow through. Like a lifetime overdue, and I'm still lost when the night reminds me of you. Oh, maybe it's my curse to love too strong, too long, to ride my pain in every midnight song. I keep hoping that someday you'll return, but the lesson of love is one I still can't learn. I'm chained to the blue, and it's cutting me deep. Your memory's a wound that won't let me sleep. Now the dawn creeps slow, painting gray on my skin. The city outside wakes, but I'm still locked within. I tell myself lies just to make it through, but every quiet night I come back to you. I whisper your name into the silent air, pretending that somehow you're still there reminds me of you. Oh yeah. The guitar cries soft, the saxophone sighs low, the candle melts slow in the afterglow. And if tomorrow finds me still feeling blue, it's 'cause every night still reminds me of you. The cold side of the bed, we pour the morning coffee, don't have a single word to say. You stare out through the window, and I just turn the other way. There's a ghost that sits between us in this house we built with care. I can feel a million miles, though you're sitting right there. We talk about the weather, we talk about the news, anything to hide the truth we're both afraid to lose. Oh, we're playing pretend, like we don't see the end, dancing around the sorrow that we can no longer mend. I say I love you to your back, you whisper it to mine, but the silence in between us is the real heartbreaking sign. And the hardest part of all is the lie inside my head as I try to find some sleep on the cold side of the bed. I remember summer nights when your hand would search for mine. We'd share our secret dreams beneath the stars that used to shine. Your laughter was a melody that could always save my day. Now it's just a quiet echo that seems so far away. We move around each other like polite and careful strangers, ignoring all the warning signs, ignoring all the dangers, 'cause we're playing pretend, like we don't see the end, dancing around the sorrow that we can no longer mend. I say I love you to your back, you whisper it to mine, but the silence in between us is the real heartbreaking sign. And the hardest part of all is the lie inside my head as I try to find some sleep on the cold side of the bed. Was it a sudden storm that came, or just a slow and quiet fade? This comfortable arrangement is a prison we have made. I'm too scared to be lonely, you're too scared to walk away, so we just keep on dying a little more each passing passing day, and I wonder if you feel it, this unbearable heavy dread, this final conversation that's still living in my head. And another day is over, we turn and face the wall, listening to the silence, waiting for the fall. And I find my only comfort right here instead, on the cold side of the bed. Yeah, the cold side of the bed. Yeah, yeah. The house is dark and sleeping. 3 o'clock is drawing near, and I'm sitting with this old black phone I haven't touched in years. The line's been dead since summer, but I pick it up the same, and I dial the 7 numbers that still spell out your cursing name. I know there's no one listening, I know it's all a foolish game, but it's the only way I know how to keep from going completely insane. So I take a breath and clear my throat, like you're really on the line. And for a minute I pretend that everything is fine, but this is a one-way conversation with a ghost I used to know. I'm asking all the questions that you wouldn't let me go. Why'd you say forever? Did you ever really mean the words? And the only thing that answers is the saddest sound I've ever heard. Ooh, it's the sound of my own echo in this empty hollow space. Just a one-way conversation with the memory of your face. Tonight I'm feeling angry, so I bring up last December, that pretty little promise that you swore you would remember. I lay out all the evidence, I state my case so clear, I point out every single lie and every hidden tear. You don't get to defend yourself, you don't get to explain or plead in this courtroom in my broken heart. The only judge is me, and I always win argument never helps me to be strong. 'Cause it's a one-way conversation with a ghost I used to know. I'm asking all the questions that you wouldn't let me go. Why'd you say forever? Did you ever really mean the words? And the only thing that answers is the saddest sound I've ever heard. It's the sound of my own echo in this empty hollow space. Just a one-way conversation with the memory of your face. Yeah. But what good is winning arguments against a silent humming tone? What good is all this talking when I know I'm still alone? The terrible, sad truth is I'm not talking to you, not the woman that you are. I'm just talking to the angel that I wished on from a falling star. And she's the only one who listens, but she's also not alive. Just a perfect, pretty memory that my desperate mind revives. So I whisper, I forgive you, though I know it's not quite true. Then I whisper, God, I miss you, and I gently hang the phone on you. Another one-way conversation ends with me alone. Yeah, alone. Just me and this dead dial tone. I was doing all right. I was finally getting through. Hadn't whispered your name to the darkness for a week, maybe two. I could listen to the radio, I could walk right past our place and not feel a single muscle tighten up in my face. The ghosts were getting quieter, the nights were not so long. I was almost convinced that I was finally moving on. Yeah, I was almost strong. Then the phone rings after midnight, and your name lights up the screen, and my heart forgets the hell you put it through, ignores the in-between. For a moment I believe you when you say you miss my sound. That's the cruelest kind of hope a broken man has ever found. It tears open all the stitches just to prove the wound's still deep. It's a promise that my foolish heart was never meant to keep. You ask me how my mom is, you ask about my job, and with every simple question my soul begins to throb. We built a fragile little bridge across 1,000 broken years. You don't mention her new number, and I don't mention all my tears. For a minute it feels easy, for a minute it feels right, like like you're just on the other side of town, not the other side of my life. But the phone rang after midnight with your name upon the screen, and my heart forgot the hell you put it through. Ignore the in-between. For a moment I believed you when you said you missed my sound. And that's the cruelest kind of hope a broken man has ever found. It tears open all the stitches just to prove the wound's still deep. It's a promise that my foolish heart was never meant to keep. Then you say it's getting late now, with a yawn I know so well. You hang up the phone and leave me in my own private hell. You didn't say I'm sorry, didn't say I've made a mistake. You just needed to remember the heart you used to break. And the silence that you leave me is louder than a scream, waking up all over again from the same old broken dream. Yeah, the cruelest kind of hope is the one you let me see just before you take it away from